On to race number 5 then. This is the feature race on the programme, the Australian Turf Club Trophy. It is a Class 4 contest over the 1650, the extended mile, headed by Mickey Rich. One here over the 1200 metres, 2 starts back, goes up in trip. Kingsman, 4th last start behind Poaching Treasure. Sparkling Sword gets barrier 1. He likes to roll. Last start course and distance winner, Daring Heart. He was a course and distance winner last season. He's second up here, fine with me. 3rd last start behind Sparkling Sword. Avellino, course and distance for the first time for him. Paul O'Sullivan and Derek Long. And Lucky Shiny Day up to the 1650 and having his first try at the trip here at the Valley as well. So at the touchscreen to have a look at the speed map for this one with the scratching. We're down to just the 10 runners bred. And well, Sparkling Swords made just about all last time out, but has he got some competition this time?
Possibly. Marvel Joy is drawn 2 as opposed to 9, and he can often travel forward. He may want to head off Sparkling Sword, and I think Matthew Chadwick will let him go if he pushes the issue too much, but ideally he'd probably like to hold the front. He's got £10 extra to carry. Full Blue might try and posse up a little bit closer. This is the interesting runner, Daring Heart, with Wame Baby coming out of the race. It takes away a little bit of the speed. Daring Heart's drawn 9. He was forward last start. Maybe they might roll the dice completely and see if he can find the front. Because so far, he's just had the 1 win from 19 and his form's been very patchy. But a clear look at potentially the grass in front might be what he's after. Mickey Rich steps up to the longer trip. I think they will play the card of being patient. He did win, obviously, first up in that situation.
He certainly did, yeah. So an interesting race here. Paul, what have you seen out at track work?
We're going to have a look at the old boy first, Sparkling Sword. He did win really nicely, and he's won 2 of his last 3 runs. Francis Loy Stable's going well. He's got barrier number 1. So he's doing everything right. For an older horse, he's going well. He's an 8-year-old now. Here's Rise High working with Marvel Joy. Now, I just thought I'd just show this. Obviously, Rise High, very impressive. Keep an eye on him when he gets to the races. Marvel Joy, he hit the line strongly enough. Obviously, Rise High is a lot better horse at the moment, ratings-wise. Avellino, I thought, is a horse who's really well placed at the moment. He's 3rd up, so he's going to come into this race very fit, and he's going really nice. He's 1650 at Happy Valley, looks ideal for him.
Yeah, well, Rise High is sweating on a start in the Chartin Trophy on the weekend in Group 2. He's
He's your first immense.
Yeah, so he's looked very good. Anyway, I digress. Let's start off here with Zach Purton. His chances here with Bundle of Energy.
Zach, Bundle of Energy, was scratched last time out. Your concerns over his action, but you've ridden him in work since then. How's he felt?
He's felt good in his work since then. He's a quirky horse. David has said that quite often the work riders will come back maybe once every couple of weeks and say that he doesn't feel right. They trot him up and he's okay. So I think it was just a case of that night.
What do you make of his chances for Thursday?
Listen, he's an improving type of horse. You know, he's been pretty honest. He continues to run handy races, but he hasn't quite taken that leap forward yet. They're waiting for him to take, but yeah, I think he's sort of in a similar boat at the moment. But if there's speed on and things pan out for him, of course, that suits him better because then he can work to the line.
All right, so he's in there with a chance. Bundle of Energy for sure. Zach Purton will ride him from barrier 6. Next key race we can have a look at, though, is Mickey Rich. So he won first up. That was over the 1200 metres. Then came back here behind Flying Force, the grey, who did really fly.
He did. Now, he actually ran a quicker final 400 metres on this occasion than he did when he won. So the run was probably just as good. I get the feeling, though, watching him over 1200 metres, Neil's sort of been at him a fair way out. So stepping up to the longer trip, I think, will be a lot more beneficial to him during the race.
Yeah, big weight, wide draw, so he's going to have to get back, I think, from that wide draw. Interesting. It'll be interesting to see what tactics they do apply with him. I've got him in on a 4th line because he has been running well.
The other thing about that win, the time was quite slow, so that's a little negative.
All right, OK, that's Mickey Rich. What about Kingsman here over the 1800 metres? So slight drop in trip. He was behind Poaching Treasure here.
Yeah, this was a bit of a sit sprint. It was a good effort from Kingsman. I actually tipped him this night. I thought he ran well. They put the blinkers on. Look, I don't know whether it suggested to me that he's can win this race. I think he'll be thereabouts, but I'm going to tip around him.
Yeah, I haven't put him in. I just think he's better over the 1800. So.
All right, we're working without him then. What about Lucky Shiny Day? It's come up single-figure price here. I'm assuming on the back of this run behind Country Star, because he's been going at huge prices prior.
Yes. Look, this horse looked fairly ordinary through the first 3 or 4 starts, but this was a nice run from Lucky Shiny Day. The run that caught my eye the most was that second behind Elusive State on the dirt at the end of last season. It was an absolute deluge of rain. He was back in the field. His face would have been covered in mud, but he just copped it like a serious player and was able to find the line. So I liked his endeavour. And I was going to make him a long shot, but I might have to reassess.
Yeah, his best run was on the wet dirt, wasn't it? So,
well, he's been 50s, 40s, 100s his last 3, so...
Yeah. Decimal Point has moved a spot here. So, what do you think, Paul?
Well, I'm going to go with Evelino and make him the best of the day here. Evelino, he's really well rated. He's won off a rating of 66. He's now rated 42, so well rated. And third up over 1650 looks ideal for him. Bundle of Energy's been running well, got him in there for second. Fine with me, another one that runs well from a low draw, and Mickey Rich in for 4. So 10, 4, 9 and 1, but I'm going to make 10 the best of the day.
I'm going with Lucky Shiny Day. I'm going to take a little chance with him to improve further. The 11 on top, 4 Bundle of Energy, 9 Fine with me, and Sparkling Soar. But I'll be happy to play the 11 on an each-way basis. But I think he deserves to be an each-way price. Don't know about the $6. It's a bit skinny.
I got the same numbers as you, Brett, just a slightly different order. I was sticking with Bundle of Energy here, but it looks a good race, the ATC Trophy. All right, still a few more races to go through. Race number 6, first look at the second double trio, 1,000 metre dash. It's a Class 3.